What had happened was,
The first thing first is, when you're telling me that I thought I got pulled over for no plate, that doesn't make a lot of sense because the trooper, if he's coming at you the opposite way, he wouldn't know you didn't have a plate on the back of your car. So to spin around on you and pull you over is probably for a moving violation.
Well,
The other thing is, what's that?
I am so sorry, Your Honor. You can finish. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off.
The other thing is most of the people don't realize just how far away that they're getting radared by that. So in other words, it would be the opposite direction radar in the front of the trooper's vehicle. Yes, you likely got radared when you were passing someone, and that's what.
So he's sitting there, and woo, she went by, and bloop, she hit the thing.
She came through the beam. They have a thing called a stationary radar.
And it reads out, when it says you're going 25 miles an hour, it says the speed limit is this, you're going this fast. So that's to already tell you you're going above the speed limit. And so if you're doing 27 in the 25 mile zone, can you get stopped?
Yes, anything over the speed limit, you get pulled over. If it's a 25 mile an hour zone, you're doing 26, you can get pulled over.
And so when he's sitting in the car,
if it's a 15 mile an hour zone and you're doing 16, you can get pulled over.
So he's sitting in the car on the other side of the highway. And
she said in the middle of the highway.
He's sitting in the middle.
Middle.
Okay, so he's sitting in the middle of the highway.
Yeah.
So he's sitting in the middle of the highway, and the radar is on.
Yes.
And he's probably clocking 72, whatever. People are going by.
Through the beam, yep.
Through the beam. And he might have it to only, you think 88 is not going to pop up?
Right. They don't realize that with those things, you hear it, all the speeds give different tones.
Right.
So the slower speed gives a lower tone, and you get something, then that's something fast. Then boom, the speed pops up. And that beam is accurate for at least 100 yards.
Right. So she came up on it. She was going at a certain speed. So
that's what the judge
she's making it seem like he just picked her out of nowhere. No, she was doing 88 in the 70. Right. So everybody might have been doing 72, 75, but she was doing 88 because she said she was passing a slower driver, which is the driver could have been doing 75.
And she forgot one very important thing that the trooper has: vision. He's facing traffic.
He can't see
he's
her.
Watching one car. He's watching a whole bunch of cars moving at speed, and one car comes flying through.
Oh no! And separate itself from the pack.
From the pack. We're gonna link that video at the end of this video. You gotta watch that.